Halo semua, selamat malam. Kali ini kita akan memainkan eFootball dan kita akan ngepush divisi sampai divisi satu. Aku yakin bisa. Kalau nggak bisa hari ini, kita akan cicil besok. Oke? Ora, 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 ora. Oke, langsung aja guys ya. Ntar kita kecilin dulu nih. Terlalu gede nih. Nah, pas kali ini. Nah, nah, nah. Oke, kita tekan dulu. Sebelum itu kita cek dulu apakah berfungsi. Mari guys, hari ini. Oke, udah ya. Oke, langsung aja kita mainkan ya. Apa ini ya? Langsung aja. Taruh guys. Udah atau belum? Oh ya. Pergaulan dulu ya. Halo Bang. Halo. Kerja dulu ya guys. Ya. Lama bet, lama bet, lama. Makan vitamin dulu guys. Hmm. Mak betul. Untuk kalian yang sedang nonton, jangan lupa subscribe. Itu penting banget ya. Boring ya. Asik. Nah, nggak bisa nih. Akhirnya. Kayak gini ngambilnya apa ya? Menurutku striker kan gak usah lagi ya. Menurutku Alexander TAA bagus aja sih. Ya, boleh.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Serginho's cross, and he's taking no chances there. Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Matheus Cunha. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is there any... Mbappe!
Hampir.
And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. He's played it long. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Applies the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Might be danger here. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. So it is still 0-0. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Serginho. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Inzaghi. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Flings it across. Koundé clears it away. Batistuta. Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are... Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be...
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Big chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's intervened well there. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta, here's onto this. Modric, Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey.
It's Gerrard! Messi. Messi does well to get it back. Messi. He's through here. Filippo Inzaghi. Messi. Spread it left. Floated through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half...
Messi!
The attendance for this match was
Another save.
997.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Inzaghi. Serginho's cross. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, who's going to be first to this? We've got to throw in. Van Dijk. Well, that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! And Beckham! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now the ball's gone astray. Batistuta. Oh, super ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead.
Aduh,
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Oh, he's been caught napping. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Gerrard! Oh, brilliant save. Maciej Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the... And he shoots! Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Real chance! And he hits the net!
yeah, bro.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Taking place.
Milan are having a ball here. It could be a chance! This time, surely! Oh, crucial block!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Aduh, jaringan putih. Datang satu, bro.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Not just Cunha! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And he's being shifted off it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson. Viet. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Gila ya bisa. No bet. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. No way, bro, no way. Hmm.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as...
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kamavinga. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Salah. Hazard. Drop. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he comes up trumps again.
Hazard really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Kamavinga. Now it's Inzaghi. Hazard. Hazard! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. No goals as yet. Oh, that's fabulous. Poor robust challenge. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Inzaghi providing an outlet on that flank. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. There he goes, motoring forward. Azar. Can he get it through? Kamavinga. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Jaringannya tolong ya, batang satu ini ya. Please lah, ini home.
Time, excellent interception. 30 minutes gone. And this is Inzaghi. Showing good feet. Oh, he's been flattened there. That's the throw. Modric. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! He scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hernandez gets across and deals with it. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's having a go! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
No foul, says the referee. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Rafael Leao. That pass has been well intercepted. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. Messi. Oh, he's burst through. Decent chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He is through here. And that could well leave a mark. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So all big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden... He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. Face to face with the keeper. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He can get that clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And the comeback is
The
complete!
attendance for this match was 28,599.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
And a chance! And here's Azar. Azar! Glorious from Azar! He's got himself an absolute peach. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Rafael Leao. Serginho. Robertson. Now Modric. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth corner of the game. And again! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Barella. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's decided to go for it. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that pass isn't the best. Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. Serginho stood his ground strongly. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. So, what can they come up with here? Well, this ended up in no man's land. And that's another throw. Serginho. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Kane. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Neymar. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Modric. And that's that.
Gila bang.
Well, what a
Nanti
game.
ya.
Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Oh, gila loh. Kalau kita gacha dulu ya. Halo, dapat. Hai. Mana nih? Bismillah. Bismillah. Oh, gila. Anjay. Anjay itu. Sumpah. Aku kalau misalnya gacha-gacha yang kayak 200 lebih gitu. Gak pernah dapet, Cok. Gak pernah dapet aku pas di HP. Ini pas di laptop dapet. Kocak, kocak. Kocak emang Konami mah. Anjay. Lumayan. Hmm. Jangan dulu, kita ke penggantinya dulu. Ini boleh. Ini boleh. Jadi ini kita ganti ini. Berapa? 31. Dekat kanan Doni ini kalau nggak salah. Bagus ya. Coba kita racik. Lumayan lah. Awal bikin di laptop sebagus ini. Lumayan lah. Yang di belakang itu adekku ya guys ya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way. I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever winger.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Iya. Iya aja.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De la Cruz. Van Dijk did well. It's Okazaki! Always going over the top. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a pretty loose pass. Donatoni. Good driving run. The less said about that pass, the better.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does. Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De La Cruz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Inzaghi. Donadoni. Great vision. Filippo Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Bullish header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Camavinga and Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga. Donatoni. He is through here. Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Camavinga. De La Cruz. And it's Azar. Not the most accurate pass. Filippo Inzaghi. Closing, great chance! Okazaki. Madueke. And Alexander-Arnold. Howson. And it's Reinders. Now it's Okazaki. Howson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gets a good foot in there. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Kita ganti apa ya ini kali ya? Ini kita ganti, coba-coba ini deh.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the finish! Azar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Madueke. It's a good run down the right. Camavinga. To Azar. Stood up well to him there. And it's Reinders. Howson. And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Can he finish? No mistake! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's fabulous. Donatoni. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. And Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shoots! They've done it! And that is goal number 20. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Inzaghi. Out to the left it goes. Serginho could try cutting inside. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Inzaghi. Played out to the right. Donatoni! Really well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 5.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about this? Climbs up big! In for the pieces! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Madueke. Madueke. Good, strong midfield running here. Terrific header! And that's wide. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Donatoni. He's had a Reinders. Madueke. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Van Dijk. De La Cruz. And they've switched it over to the other side. Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Is there any support? He might not lead. Big chance!
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. There's the header! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will
Substitution.
make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Serginho aims beyond the defence. It's Inzaghi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Danger averted for now. They've played it short. Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Inzaghi. Well read, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. Time added on, 4 minutes. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga! Brought out the best in the keeper. He's found the way through. Camavinga. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame.
Number 7.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and this...
Nggak mau ini. Ada misi, kalau nggak salah ada misi. Nah, ini. Istilah berarti. Aku terakhir main eFootball tuh kapan ya? Agustus. Iya. Kayaknya ini kartu baru ya Zlatan Ibrahimovic nih. Yang masih muda ini. By the way, akun saya itu dihack ya. Tunggu pusing.
hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Short changes him with that pass. That has not gone well. Rafael Leao, played out wide. Salamakas hurtling down that right flank. Shevchenko, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Donadoni.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Donadoni! Goal! Milan! And that really is so impressive.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 17° minuto numero 10.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
The ball's gone astray. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a little off target. Knocks it out wide. Salmakas. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, terrible pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really nicely played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pavlovic. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Serginho.
That's good play from him.
Looking to go deep. Abiati claims it without any fuss. Now it's Kaka. Tries to play it through. Oh, look, shoots! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, terrible mistake. Mateus. Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao. Thuram cuts out the pass. Maldini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be...
There's the shot! Well, now it's always been caught napping. Donatoni. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Shevchenko. Rabiot. And it's Nedved. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! Superb goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ha segnato al 43esimo minuto, numero 77. Ibrahimovic!
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Donatoni. Lovely ball and Rafael Leao!
2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Maldini. And it's Pirlo. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Kaká.
And we're underway again.
Numero 10. Attenzione.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, super ball! Milan have got... And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he welcomes it in. Quality ball. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good take, and Shevchenko! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment.
Takes a shot! No way through. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Inzaghi, looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And another try! Yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Rabiot. Pirlo wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Nedved. Rafael Leao. And that's been won straight back. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Inzaghi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nedved. And he was quick to react. Now Seedorf. Now it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Nedved. Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Ibrahimovic. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Rafael Leao, and he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Looking for options for movement. Donatoni. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nice physical challenge. Salmakers. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That is expertly dealt with. Last chance, perhaps. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donatoni. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan desperately...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance.
There's the shot! Goal, Milan!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao. That's a good run down the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao is on his own. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rafael Leao! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone. Donadoni, who does have an assist to his name. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. There's no flag. Vlahovic made a good run there. Modric. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Salmakers. Rabiot stands tall and stands strong. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Modric flings it across. There's the header! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has a look up. Shoots! Corner number 2 then. Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Rabiot. Modric. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Some good work on the right flank here. Modric. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot. Oh, that's delightful. Rabiot, not the most accurate pass. And here's Vlahovic.
Such good technique.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Salamakers gets across to intercept that. Thinks about the shot. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Modric chooses to go back, and it's Rabiot. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot, foot in, looking for the run. Rabiot, now it's Inzaghi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Modric showing great feet there. Now there's a Rabiot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. And it's Hernandez. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Hernandez. He's going for goal! Milan have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Tomori cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Salamakers. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rafael Leao. And it's lofted through here. Rabiot. Gets a good foot in there. Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Now this could be a chance. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan get their fourth corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek engages and forces him off the ball. Quarter an hour into the second half. Now it's Inzaghi. He's through here. Great ball, and he's... Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. And it's Rabiot. Knocks it out wide. Filippo Inzaghi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ambitious ball here. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Modric.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's being urged to shoot. And the pass is intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Modric does really well to win the ball there. That's a look and plays it forward. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Hernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Modric! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, given away. Oh, look, takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! He's kept it out just.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Look at the space here. Now it's Modric. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Real chance! In he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Donatoni. And it's Modric.
Ci
He's
saranno 3
away!
minuti di recupero.
Rabiot.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. Rabiot. Loftus-Cheek. That's good play. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win.
Main lah. Nggak beda jauh, bro. Oke guys, sampai sini aja live streaming kita ya. Eh, nanti kita akan lanjut lagi untuk ngepost divisi. Jujur ini lumayan susah ya. Jadi nanti kita lanjut dan kalau misalnya kalian nonton, jangan lupa kalian subscribe, like, comment, share ke teman-teman kalian. Dan terima kasih udah selalu support kamu channel ini ya, dan bye.